And right now, I am so gassed, Mazi, so fired up because I've got some amazing Kenyans in the studio. The one, the only Denno and Suki. You guys, how you doing, bro?
Good,
my
bro.
brothers.
Chilled,
eh? Freaky Friday, manze.
Friday, man.
Unajua, I know very well nimewaribia. You guys could have probably been somewhere out there doing Malindi. But you're here with me, manze.
Cloud9.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, how was your day, Denno? Maybe you can start off.
Busy.
Yeah, for real?
Kind of busy. Tunaenda Christmas.
Yeah.
So in our industry, now we are going to the peak time.
It's true.
So
yeah.
I've been busy like the whole week. Nimejiiba ndio nifikia hapa.
You know, the last time I had a conversation with you, bro, had the late night, you're caught up, man. You're busy.
I left job yesterday at 11.
What?
I was there at 8. Tunajaribu, manze.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Tunajaribu.
Yeah. So you know, there's a time I was talking to Itana when she came through in the country for a gig in 2022. Akasema, you know, one thing that she likes about Kenya, it's a dreadlock city, Nairobi especially.
Nairobi. Tuko wengi.
For real, yeah?
We are a lot.
So you actually think it's a dreadlock city, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Not even Nairobi. I think by now it's Kenya.
I think it's the whole country.
Yeah, it's the whole country.
Yeah.
We lead up there.
I think so too.
We lead up there.
Sasa, Denno, welcome.
Thank you.
And then, of course, Suki, the one, the only. The guy for my events, Nini.
Makeup, film makeup.
In this industry vibes.
Manze, tunaskuma, man.
Yeah. How was your day, my guy?
My day was amazing. I'm just actually coming from a set. We're shooting a commercial.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I'm happy to be here, man.
So I know there's a lot of folks who do not know you. Lakini there are also folks who know you. Kwanza, okay, when I say folks who know him, kina uhunye, you know, sasa.
Unajua ligi yangu hakuna warasa kwa politics wengi.
Exactly.
Uko na kadhaa, Denno uko na kadhaa.
Kina uhunye nini.
Uko na kadhaa.
You guys, so Suki, maybe you can tell guys what you do.
So my name is Suki.
Yeah.
I can say that I'm a storyteller. I use makeup to tell African stories.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I think I use makeup as a medium to tell African stories. Manze, mi niko passionate sana na stories zetu kama wa Afrika.
Yeah.
So I got into filmmaking, so I'm a filmmaker. And yeah, so whenever you see a commercial here and there, a billboard, a movie, some international movies that have been shot in Kenya, and I know most people don't even know that we shoot a lot of international films in Kenya.
Yeah.
Like kuna yenye ili premiere juzi inaitwa House of Dynamite.
Oh, that's
Idris Elba.
Yeah.
So we shot some part in Kenya.
What?
Yeah,
I think I saw something like that on social media.
Yes.
You know, Idris was working on something in Nairobi, so you were part of the team.
Yes, so I was part of the makeup for that.
Yeah.
So tuna skuma, man. We're just pushing vile tunaweza, and also trying to impact the next generation of filmmakers. Through like training programs. So tunajaribu ku impact the guys coming up.
Yeah, so I can imagine. So you've been in this space for how long?
So this is my 15th year doing makeup.
Oh my God, dude, that's a long time.
Doing makeup and hair
for
film.
What's the highlight of your career?
Wow.
Amani Idris Elba, working with Idris.
So, the highlight of my career would be probably up to this day. Kuwako on Unye ilikuwa the biggest thing for me. For me. But kwa sababu like that's something I wasn't sikuwa na expect naweza do. So it came as a surprise, so I did that. I did a commercial with him. I did some makeup for him for Uwezo Fund. Ka unaweza kumbuka Uwezo Fund.
I remember Uwezo Fund, yeah.
Yes, so but apart from that do Melania Trump, you know, like some international actors here and there.
You know, let me cut you short. Like it's nothing, man.
Kidogo, Joe. Yani
Idris,
unajua,
Melania Trump, you know.
Because you see, like, I feel like there's a place unaweza get to where your career takes its own path now, and
I know.
If you get too excited with whatever is happening in the present, you might miss out on what's coming in the future.
That's amazing.
So you know, you just have to be niliachanga kuwa starstruck, niliamwanga tu niaje God sasa acheze kiasi.
Yeah. Wewe sasa uko kwa flow tu.
Yani mimi na flow tu, mimi na vibe tu.
Yeah, so that's amazing, bro.
Yeah, man,
that's good stuff. Alafu Denno, tell guys what you do, manze.
Basically I do locks.
Yeah.
I do locks. Me, I'm very young. Kwa industry.
Yeah.
Young as 10 years. Not 10 years.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of green. Then I teach locks too.
Yeah.
Na nafundisha wase kufanya dread, at least the industry to grow.
Yeah.
We have a very big number of and to try to demystify notion ya wase wa dread unakuwaga hivi with locks. We just bring people together and issue balance ikue at least not too judgmental.
The last time I had a conversation with you said something so profound, Ulisama. You know, the idea of having dreads is for you to free yourself.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I think it's such an amazing analogy.
I think it's for me and for a lot of people.
Right. So what did you mean?
Once you are so free mentally, let's say like locks are sign of freedom, like mentally. Unajua kuna ile not a bad thing. There's a system they are used to.
Correct.
So when you are not that system, wanakuona be different. So because you are creating your own freedom and your own path. So for me, locks is a bit of freedom, and most of us are rebels in a way.
I agree, man. In this era, you know, I think millennials. Okay, I don't want to say millennials. Even our parents, they were kind of radicals. But some millennials and Gen Z may take it to another level.
Radical in what way?
In a positive way, in the sense that we were questioning everything.
Yeah, those vices, ndio ukiacha hii vice, you are called radical.
Yes.
Because you are charting your own path. That's why you called radical.
Yeah. And I think being radical is actually a very good thing.
Yeah, we're all rebels in our own way.
We're all rebels in our own way. Exactly.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, Denno, just a way to kick off this conversation. Ukicheki story ya the beauty industry in Kenya, many people are expressing themselves in very different ways. Piercings, tattoos, Kitambo, we used to be so... When I grew up, it was about Fat Farm, School of Hard Knocks, but squeeze, like it's so diverse. People are not really loyal to a specific brand, So when it comes to, for example, living the dreadlocks, so do you think it's people use dreads to just as a form of self-expression, ama it's performative? You're performing in the sense that unataka watu wakuperceive in a certain way, ama it's just self-expression, manze. It's like it's
self-expression. Alafu kila mtu ana journey yake kwa dread, kila mtu ana journey yake. You have your own journey, you have your own reasons. It's not must be because you have locks, you are Rastafarian.
It's true.
For you it must be fashion. Maybe your generation had locks. Or maybe your friends have locks. It's where you hang around with. The people you hang around with, they have locks. You can be influenced to that too. How do you express yourself?
So you've had your locks for how long?
I've had locks for 14 years. I'm going to 15 years now.
Dope. You get that very long.
Then another thing with locks, si kila mtu lazima zikuwe refu, zikuwe fupi. Like me, I have,
actually that's true.
Like myself, I have 7 locks. Suki has a lot. You have a lot.
Not so much. Not like Suki's.
Some people don't want their hair long.
It's true.
In 14 years I cut my hair.
Wengine
watakwambia mbona unakata? Why not? It's your hair.
It's true.
But cutting, by the way, I have to say this year I've seen a majority of people cutting their locks. I don't know why.
I don't know why too. Why do you think why do you think that's the case?
Stress and pressure, man.
Nilicheki hata what's this guy's name, Africa? For Mikonini. I was so surprised when Marv cut his dress. I was like, what?
One of my client wangu moja namwita 001 manze, one of my first clients when I started, name trim locks choose. I have 17 years. At first ilikuwa hard me to do that. But now because it's a journey. When you have some change, nywele ndio inaanza kuonyesha. When you have changes in your life, ukiwa msick, maybe umeenda mahali umeget a good deal. For ladies, there's a divorce.
What?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting.
You've given birth after giving birth they lose a lot of
because they lose, especially on the side.
Yeah, sometimes you feel like your hairline is going, you want to take a break.
That's interesting.
There's something going in the country, I don't know what.
So you think the dreadlock journey just shows what people are going through in their different stages of life?
Sana.
That's interesting. What about you, Suki, man? What do you think is going on in terms of beauty? Is it self-expression or it's performative? Because obviously, like Denno said, everyone has their own reason. But at the core of it all, from the Kenyan context, what do you foresee happening in the beauty industry?
Well, I think at the moment people are very expressive in terms of their hair and their face and what they apply on their in terms of their makeup. But I've seen like an uprising of the dread culture, and Denno is one of the pioneers of the dread culture. Umse anajidownplay to Afro, but he has a lot of influence in the dread culture in Kenya. And if you think about it like that, una realize, Nairobi ndio the center of a dread culture, tuseme, in a way, because the majority of people with dreadlocks tunaweza sema wako Nairobi. Watu wako expressive in a way, na feel ni kama sahi watu wana fuse nywele into like a fashion accessory. Wasi wa Nairobi wanapiga look mbaya. So nywele utaona all types of hair, like tukiona Denno hapo nje kwa street tumeona mzai fulani akona afro big vasuti, lakini akona afro ingine interesting sana. So in a way na feel ni expressive. Watu wanaendelea kuji-express na nywele yao. And then the funny thing that is happening now, we are we are being drawn to this other side of the fact that you can look however you want to look but still be very successful in what you do.
It's true, bro.
We times za wazai wetu, you are being told lazima unyoe nywele, you must cut your hair, you must look some type of way, because now the jobs that people are looking for at the time, and it's not that they are not important, but being a teacher, being a lawyer, being a doctor, being a all this office work, nowadays na feel ni kama watu wako drawn towards being an artist, expression, being a musician, being a painter, being a makeup artist like I am, being a hairstylist as Denno is a Loctician. So watu wanaji-express sana, so na feel it's a very good, we're in a very good place in terms of makeup and hair and the beauty industry.
Maybe I can add something. I can say like before, people with locks or in the beauty industry, kuna a certain place you are directed to see. Ukiwa mtaani or the movies were shown, people with locks or in more fashionable angekuja tu as an artist.
It's true. As
a thief.
I
hate that too much.
It's true.
As a thief. Ule akona madredi nini. Kama mimi karata yangu najua tu. Unajua kwa mwizi.
Wow. But sasa you look back in the day. It's true.
But now you see there are lawyers with locks.
There
are engineers with locks. So the people who are growing, they are seeing something different. So when you tell a child like umeka dread unakakaa mwezi, but there's an engineer on the other side who is doing very well. There's a doctor, there's a pilot akona locks. So people are enjoying more. So they want to the other side too. Now people are seeing more, they are open-minded. People are getting more open-minded.
Are there specific sorry to cut you short, are there specific misconceptions about dreadlocks ungependa kuaddress?
Ziko mob.
Give me like two major ones that you'd like to put put out there, because just like Suki has said, you've been in the industry for some time. We've all been there. We know guys who are here.
People with locks are not dumb.
I love it, bro.
Manzi. People are not dumb. Yes, people are not dumb.
Because these dreads are networks.
People with locks are not dirty.
Bro.
Number two, people with locks are not dirty. Wanaosha nywele, kuna nywele unaosha. People are not dirty, people are not dumb. Now wako open-minded vizuri, so tusiwajudge sana. Not everyone is a dick.
Yeah, I want to add one more, another misconception. Just because you have dreads doesn't mean you only listen to reggae music.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah, okay. True.
For real,
Ama, remember we talked about this?
Yes.
Because this is something I've run into so many times, especially as in a certain quarter. Even in this industry, I'm just like, bro, there are people who have dreadlocks and there are people who also like the red, gold, and green culture, but they are also big on hip hop music. Yes. They love soul music. They love R&B, the rock music. You know, the people.
That's what I was saying, because it was associated with that.
Yeah.
Hizo ndio vitu tulikuwa tunaona. Now people still stuck their mind there. People need to open their mind.
Yeah.
Yes. See,
okay. Yeah.
We listen to everything.
Yeah.
We do everything. We are normal people.
Yeah. And then Suki, real quick, any misconceptions you'd like to address from your own perspective?
From my own perspective, in terms of dreadlocks?
Yeah, specifically dreadlocks.
You know, I can only think of ukipatana na situation yenye mtu anafikiria you can't like how decode vile maisha inaenda, like just because you have dreadlocks maybe you don't have so much to offer, you know what I mean, like there's a weird misconception of what it means to have dreadlocks. You smoke weed.
Oh damn! Look at that.
You overdo drugs. And you know, like there are so many negative connotations that come with having dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Probably if I was being scanned kuingia kwa ofisi fulani, I would take more time than someone who's in a suit and who's just amenyolewa vizuri. But you see, I could be. That could even be my assistant, or they could be working for me, right?
Yeah.
But you see, just because of how I look, how I choose to keep my hair.
Yeah.
Then the society chooses to view me differently, and I guess that.
Yeah.
Come on, like if you think about it, what was that like when in Kenya back in the day, like say 10-15 years ago, when people were being arrested and nyolewa.
So pathetic.
What was that
Can you
about?
imagine?
That is like violating your human rights.
Yeah, I know, man. How would you cut up my body part?
Yes. So how, like, who decided? Like, who decided that it's okay for someone to arrest you and cut your hair?
Yeah. It's fascinating.
Who said that?
Imagine that.
So yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving. Now, I guess this one is for you, Denno, yeah? So when you look at locks, apparently they carry cultural, spiritual, and identity meanings, yeah? I think we talked about this. You actually, I'll have to leg up this question. So listen, my self-expression, you know, people have their own reasons for having dreadlocks. You know, I'm sure you've encountered even the older folks who choose not to cut their hair because maybe they feel more comfortable. And once their hair is out, this guy just feels like he's which word should I use? He's almost like he's naked, bro. Yeah, hajijui. Right? So because he took, because I feel like it's such a journey. You know, growing dreads is not easy. And it takes so much time.
The point I was at that place, kwanza the thing with watu wanataka kushika nywele, which is not good. Kuna mtu tunashikaga kipara sisi.
Have you ever had a client who's come to your shop and they wanted to pull off a look? No, kasema, come on, man, you get it doesn't rhyme. Ama unachanga wase wakwe, just decide however you decide whatever.
Is always right.
Yeah.
Anapata Kenya anapata
mimi nenda do.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to help. Because there's styles for hair. Ataku style doesn't go with your face. Hata kama ni job. So you have to chip in to mwambie, but if they think he's right, you have to do it. At the end of the day, I want money too. I'm in business.
So do you think it's your responsibility to guide their look? Ama you first let them decide and then you offer your opinion about
what I do. I'll let them decide. They give me like an inspo, this is what I want.
Nikiona
haiwezi, I'll tell you I'm there to guide you. Basically. And the best loctician ni wale wanasaidia mtu to decide.
Right.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Because some of the things umesikia huko nje was from another third party. And they haziwezi kusuit, but they can suit someone else.
That's true.
So I'm there to guide you, to help you. I'm a teacher now.
Exactly.
I'm a teacher now. I teach locks too.
What about your relationship with your female clients, especially the ones who want to grow dreads? If you compare men and women, in terms of their needs and their wants when it comes to dreadlocks, who's more easy to work with and which gender is more open-minded?
I think ladies are kind of more easy to work with. I work with both genders, but now I have 90% of my clients are ladies.
Oh, interesting.
So you see, I'm easier to work with ladies. For ladies, I understand them. Yes, I can guide them vizuri nini. Wanaume sengine wanaeka kichwa ngumu. Hataki kuambiwa. But a lady is easier to guide them, and I'm a creative too. So the ladies try a lot of styles. So I like doing a lot of styles too. So it's easier to work with them. Then a lady, ukimwambia this is the right thing to do this to your hair, they do it. But for men, it's kind of difficult.
It's true.
I think it's our nature.
Utamwambia
you need to wash your hair at this point. Hawataosha.
It's been 2 months, manze.
3 months.
Bro, that's so funny, manze.
Absolutely no reason.
By the way, what's the golden rule for you to have healthy locks?
Number one is washing.
Oh, interesting.
Number one is washing.
How often?
I think that's where a lot of people miss.
How often should you wash your dreads?
Between a week to 4 weeks. A week to 4 weeks. Past 4 weeks is too much.
What about using all these chemicals and oil?
Like for a lot of natural hair, you don't need to use a lot of chemicals. There are a lot of oils which are natural oils, kuna castor oil, kuna organic oils. Yes. And your scalps some of the scalps are oily too. You don't need even to use a lot of oils.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, scalps oil themselves.
Oh, bro, help me understand. So when it comes to diet, because I've had some people say, alcohol is not good for your dreads, red meat is not good for your dreads. What's the truth?
Alcohol. maybe overindulgence. I don't think alcohol or food. Cooler to balanced diet, Joe. Yes. The hair, na scalp, and your skin is your skin. It's your skin. It starts from the inside.
It's true.
Whatever it's here starts from the inside.
If
the inside is bad, itaonesha too.
Hanging out with Dennis and Suki, and of course this is all about Culture Kitchen. You guys, we are so excited because we're talking all things self-expression, social expectation. Who are we really getting ready for? So when you go about your style, beauty, who are you doing it for? Is it just your own thing? It's performative? Because I mean the dynamics are kind of crazy in Kenya. Kuna watu wenye you guys, they're going to judge you based on how you look. Other people are going to appreciate your look. So it's a fascinating time to be alive in this country. So let's keep it moving, gentlemen. Now, Suki, obviously, first of all, umenibamba maze, you guys, you're multifaceted, and you've been in the industry for a very long time, 15 years, in the movie space, you've done makeup for celebrities, including the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta. Baby, how was it working with Uhuru Kenyatta? Alikuanga so chill, ama he's like, that's too much.
One of the coolest person I've ever worked.
Yeah.
He was very, very chill.
Can you imagine?
Very, very chill,
Did you ever work with Raila?
No, I never got to work with Raila, sadly.
I can imagine. Man. Apparently, he's also very chill.
Yeah?
He was very chill. I met him a couple of times. I wish you worked with him. Rosafi, So, moving forward, when it comes to makeup, some people define makeup as an art, therapy, self-expression, even spiritual. What do you think women and even men, generally folks, what do you think they're, especially Kenyans, what do you think we're looking for when we call you, Suki, to say, hey, Suki, I've got a movie, I want to go for da-da-da. What do you think they're trying to achieve when they decide to work with you specifically?
Okay, so I guess when they decide to work with me, they expect to see men and women in their natural element. So I do very natural looks, man. I really am a big fan of making someone discover those eyelashes could be better with just a bit of mascara. So I'm not the kind of makeup artist who would really transform someone's face to look different. Like zile za hadi face ID
ni kama umeweka filters.
Like I'm not a fan of that, and it's actually a very personal decision. And it's a line that I just decided that this is what I want to do in terms of makeup. So very natural looks. In terms of, also based on the fact that I'm working in movies, and if I want to be a good representative of African faces and African stories, I have to represent. This is how I represent my people.
So I'm going to ask you a woo-woo question.
Yes.
What's the African story? What's the African narrative? Very briefly, in a nutshell, how would you describe it?
The African narrative?
Yeah.
In terms of makeup?
In terms of makeup, how would you describe it?
Man, like makeup started in Africa, man. Like if you like Egypt, Kitambo, they used to apply eyeliner, and it's actually the men who used to apply
I know,
eyeliner.
it stretches on the side like this.
And in the beginning, like when that story started, ilikuwa zile za they used to apply it as for medicinal purposes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it started being cool, and then women picked it up.
What?
Yeah. So there's this narrative that either makeup started in Egypt or makeup started in China, uko wapi wapi.
Yeah.
But think about it this way.
Yeah.
In your own tribe.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a type of expression in terms of, just applying something.
Yeah.
In the Kikuyu culture, it was more of like applying. They were applying a bit of color.
Yeah.
Usually, it used to be white. I don't know why. And we somehow came up with the idea of doing the dots. That's why you see like traditional dancers doing the dots.
That's for men, ama for both?
For
both genders.
Women.
Okay.
And then in the Maasai culture, kulikuwa na ile oka.
Yeah.
The red oka.
It's true.
Yeah. So and there's another tribe called the Udabe tribe in Chad.
Yeah.
And they have a cultural practice.
Yeah.
And it's the men who apply makeup. It's the men who apply makeup in that cultural practice. So there's like, if you dig deep, the story of makeup and hair in Africa goes way back. Than we can even think.
So that's your main agenda, to bring it out.
Yes.
Yeah, especially when you're working with movie stars.
Yes.
And I like that, even because just like you said, different regions and different, I guess, communities in Africa had their own ways of expressing themselves and, their cultures and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, but when you look at it in terms of Kenya as a country, as a people, the makeup standards have obviously evolved over the years.
Yes, they have.
Do you think creatively we're evolving for the better, and how would you describe this? Is it because of pressure, maybe influence on the internet, the Western culture, ama it's just because of our creative nature? Okay.
So so when makeup was evolving, the makeup industry in Kenya is quite young.
Yeah.
The cosmetic industry. Let me not call it the makeup industry. Let me call it the cosmetic industry, right? So back in the day, we used to see women in the Nigerian eyebrow. We usually call it the Nigerian eyebrow. It was very dominant, very thick and dominant, right? And makeup trends change almost every month. You'll see something new in makeup. and beauty industry. So something changes every time. We are at a very good place because now it's almost like people are taking a step back and thinking, how do we want to be seen? How do we want to be seen? Because there was a time Kenyans were borrowing from either the Nigerian beauty industry, and that's why you used to see a lot of women in town maybe applying a lot of foundation, very thick, a very thick layer of foundation. And it's amazing now that you can meet someone on the streets with blue eyeliner, and a yellow mascara, blue mascara, and it's really nice. So people are taking a step away from doing a lot of makeup and just taking that one thing that you think really stands out on your face, and enhancing that. Makeup is enhancing. Makeup. The purpose of doing makeup is to enhance.
I wanna jump in there. Is to enhance, but I wanna talk about this whole idea of influence, because you're saying we're evolving.
Yes,
it's almost as if we're getting into another space. It's hard to define where the influence is coming from.
Okay,
now, is this due to maybe the fact that we are becoming like a global village? So there's a lot of influences, not necessarily Nigeria these days. Yeah, is that true?
Yes, we are becoming a global village.
So there's a lot of influences in our industry
from all over the place. Yes.
I can imagine. And you know, also Nairobi is very cosmopolitan.
Yes.
We have folks from every part of the world.
Every part of the world.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because, you know, somebody can argue and say we're losing our essence as Africans.
I feel like it's a good thing because you kind of like that's where you stand out. Like that's where you stay grounded and out of just being exposed to a lot of things.
Okay.
It's like how you would argue traveling is traveling is a good thing because you get exposed to a lot of cultures out there, and then you start really appreciating your own culture.
Yeah.
Out of even experiencing people with no culture or people who've lost their culture.
Yeah.
So I would argue that maybe it's a good thing where we are. The reason why I mentioned Nigeria is because Nigeria was one of the first, strongest influences in terms of makeup or beauty industry. It really had a huge influence to Kenya and to Kenyans.
I agree.
Say from 2005 to 2012.
Yes,
there was a lot of Nigerian influence at that time.
I agree.
So now makeup is very global, and we are seeing the same way you're saying Nairobi is very cosmopolitan. We are seeing a lot of makeup practices and makeup looks, and it's interesting. It's vibrant. It's almost like how you would walk in a street in New York and see someone dressed this way and someone dressed this way and someone dressed. So it's beautiful to see.
So I want to ask you a question that I asked. It's similar to what I asked Denno.
Yeah.
Have you ever refused a client's desire to enhance their look? Maybe because you're thinking it doesn't align with their face, with their personality, because come on now, bro, I'm a cis.
Yes.
What you're asking will not make you look good, and it's going to affect my reputation out there.
Yes, I have. So a lot of times. I'm guilty of that because working in film.
Yeah.
I do makeup to translate the director's vision and use makeup as a medium to do that.
Right.
So it's not really what someone wants me to do. It's more than that. It's like we've discussed for like a whole month about this.
Right.
So we just come to this point where I need to do your makeup to fit the character. So I like it when it's a collaborative effort between me and the actor. But when it's more of like for someone who's going for a party, a lady who's going for an event somewhere, so facial features, makeup, basically, and I feel like this is a masterclass already, but makeup is basically just working with light and shadow. So if a lady has small lips, you can enhance them to look fuller.
Right.
If they have more full lips, you can do something to make them look smaller, and or you can even apply, there's a color that you can apply that will make them look not so pronounced. The same way with the eyes. If you want your eyes to look more open, you can apply eyeliner underneath and your eyes will look more open. So it's just working with light and shadow and so to answer your question, I think you made it clear. I've had moments where someone thinks that this works, and then you always just, I usually feel like makeup and even doing hair, Denno would agree, it's a therapy session.
I can imagine.
And you can even suggest to them, let me just do this. If you don't like it, we'll take it off. And
so you mostly work with movie stars and celebrities as opposed to individuals. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yes, half and half. I've done this commercial.
You're the one who did this?
Yes, that's my work.
Look at you.
That's my work.
Man, dude, you get
so that's my work.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
That's amazing, dude. Hey, that's good stuff. I like that.
That's an interesting coincidence, actually.
So let me ask you something, bro. It's interesting you mentioned makeup and of course beauty and the dreadlocks, for example. That's more of therapy.
Yes.
When you say therapy, I'm thinking confidence.
Yes.
I'm thinking how people perceive themselves, what they think of themselves as well.
Yes.
Because if you think of yourself vizuri, let me compose my words again. If you don't think of yourself highly, it doesn't matter about the amount of makeup you put on somebody, how good their locks are, they're still not going to look good. It's amazing how confidence goes hand in hand with the makeups as well. So have you seen personally, like, have you worked on an individual or maybe even a celebrity out there and you noticed utalia modem and a confidence feel, and then you kind of did your magic on them and then suddenly they're bright, they're more expressive. How was that process, and how do you feel when you just see the before and after, even in terms of personality?
So there's a project I worked on this past weekend, and I had just this crazy idea. I didn't know what to put on this lady. And I had an afro wig, and I just decided while I was traveling to set, I decided that's what I will do. And the first time I put on the afro wig on her, she was like, oh no, maybe this doesn't, because she was a bit more reserved and maybe that's something that she hasn't done before. So she was a bit more like, I really don't feel it. Then I told her, just give me time. Then I did the makeup, then I put on the afro wig, and then she walked out to set, and everyone was complimenting her. And I could see her now love the wig and love the look, and she was so happy. So that transformation for me means a lot. That's actually one of the reasons why I do what I do. So there's a lot, man, like especially with a lot of consumerism nowadays. Women are told what to buy without even being told why, without even being told how to use that product. So they just buy it, and then it ends up not looking as good as it looks on the commercial, or on the how it was influenced, let's say. But if someone was to just show you how to do it, then it would make a lot more difference. So that's where I come in as a makeup artist.
It's amazing, bro. Because me I believe in enhancing looks. Like even plastic surgery, like I'm just like, you don't know what it can do to somebody's confidence. Because people out here, some people are genuinely not even confident enough. Even at the office, in social settings. So the work you're doing is very important in society. Thank bro. You, I never take it for granted. And what's one thing you wish people knew about makeup that would ease pressure on themselves?
Perfect, man. That's like an amazing question. I wish women knew that less is more. Just that.
Hey, fam, that's a good one. And less is more.
Bro, like think about it. Like if like, I usually see these things on Instagram. Like, even if you are doing it then to be more attractive to a dude, if you ask 10 guys what they would see as attractive, a chick in a lot of makeup and a chick in just clear gloss and very moisturized face, very nice looking, healthy looking skin, what would they probably go?
Healthy, bro. Natural, any day.
Right? So, if that was the reason.
Yeah.
So I don't know why, this idea of a lot of makeup, I don't know where we got it from. And one of my practices in makeup artistry is actually to just show people that you can use very little product and get the most impact. So the less is more. That's the one thing I would probably...
Dude, that is fire, bro.
Yes.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
I love it. But Denno, that's also with regards to dreadlocks. Because I usually think people who have dreads, especially mamas, like, personally, maybe you can correct me, dreads don't go... It doesn't rhyme with a lot of makeup.
Less is more.
Exactly, bro.
Locks are so unique. So
yeah, man.
Yeah. So, Denno, real quick, in relation to the question that I asked as well, have you seen, good dreads, beauty, actually heal someone maybe from the trauma that they've gone through, from, some crazy things that they've gone through in the past, and now because of that I may decide, just to work on their hair, and you can tell that this person is actually healing? Because we mentioned that beauty it's sort of like therapy.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You can just get to the mic. Yeah,
I've seen it with in the couple of years back.
Yeah.
Example, we had 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
One of my clients, I don't know if it's good to say this, but example, one of them had gone through a surgery on the head, so we had to cut the locks. And telling her you have to cut the locks, you could see how she was down with it. Then after a few months, tena nywele inakatika. So hii point ya nywele kukatika, ako so low. When the hair grows back, you can see now the glow on their face.
Yeah.
Yes. Or maybe when their hairline is losing, mostly for the ladies, because I work with a lot of ladies, when they get their kids, the point of breastfeeding, they tend to lose a lot of hair.
I agree.
And it's so heartbreaking seeing them. But when the hair starts growing, the glow is back.
Yeah.
You can feel, and I feel poor, the glow is back, she's happy. It is a bad period when anyone is losing hair. It translates to their full body, mental structure of them.
It's amazing how, hair
has a lot of energy.
It has so much energy. That's the best word.
Energy.
So, unajua, the topic, by the way, that of this conversation that we've been having is basically self-expression versus social expectation. Who are we really getting ready for? Now, bouncing off that, kwanza, that last part, who are we really getting ready for? We've talked about society, especially the public service and how they perceive people with dreads. We've talked about therapy, how, you feel good, doing your hair, even with the makeup, and then you carry yourself with confidence. You feel like you're more appreciated and respected, even at work, maybe with your partner, and also artistically, like, because we are the audience.
Yes.
When the movie star puts himself out there looking all good, and I feel poor, and even us, we feel good when we see our favorite movie stars looking the part. Good, And so the question here is, gentlemen, as we wrap up this conversation, who are we really doing it for? Who are we really doing this thing for? Are we doing it for ourselves, or we're doing it for society? Are we doing it for?
Yeah, I would really argue. I would say that the best place to be is to do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Like whatever you do, how you dress, how you look, how long you keep your hair, what you apply as skincare or as makeup. It has to be for you. Because you don't really need that external validation, So I wish most women, when now I'm talking about makeup, knew that you need to agree with what you apply for yourself first. And that's the only way that it will now reflect on the outside. It has to come from the inside first.
Okay.
As Denno said earlier.
Yeah. Did you want to add on that?
Yeah, I think you do it for the guy on the mirror.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The guy on the mirror. The first thing you wake up in the morning, you groom yourself. Niwe unajiona first. So you are really doing for yourself.
Yeah.
The appearance first. So when you're stepping out, whatever you'll find outside, you are ready to conquer. Yeah. You have to be fearless and bold for whatever you do. So you are doing for yourself first.
Yeah.
So ukipita and someone else tell you this is not right, this is not right. But the first thing you did for yourself, maybe you'll just enhance. Not dropping it. Maybe you just enhance it or switch up kidogo. But first, it's first for you.
It's first for yourself. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. Gentlemen, final word to Kenyans out there. What is your, I guess, what are you going to tell Kenyans? Biggest advice, golden rule when it comes to beauty and self-expression. I think it's related to what we just said.
Yeah. golden
home. Wrap up your weekend style. When the weekend. Golden rule for you to stand out and look the best, man.
I would, for me, I would just say own your kingdom, man. That's what I
Jeez. Yeah.
Man, every day I own my kingdom. Every day I try my best to make it count that I was here. Make
it count. I love it. Yeah, it's related to what I was watching yesterday. I like it. Yeah.
So whether it's for when you're applying your makeup, whether it's for when you want to style your hair differently, whether it's what you'll wear, whether it's whatever you do, make it count, own your kingdom. Just
make it count.
Yeah, there's no one like you. There will be no one like you. It's just you're one of one.
Hey.
Sindio.
Jeez.
So you have to make sure that people know that, and you know that first. Importantly, you know that first.
Good stuff.
Denno, one of one.
As we wrap up,
I'll say one love.
Yeah,
one love to everyone. Let's be fearless, be loving, be bold. I talk a lot about Locks. So Locks is boldness, is fearless, and love.
Yeah,
we make a lot of people, different races, different families. You don't know what someone else is going through. Just show love and appreciate. Just positive.
I love it, bro. Yes. What a way to wrap up this conversation. Imekuwa real. Contact information in case somebody wants to reach out to you, bro. They want to share your story, or they want to come to your shop. How can they find you, bro?
I'm at Bazaar Plaza, 7th floor. My salon is called Kisiwani Salon.
Yeah.
Most welcome. Instagram, TikTok, tuko huko tu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kisiwani Salon.
It's nice. Your personal IG?
Denno Rasta.
I love it. Yeah. And then, of course, Suki.
Suki. Yeah. So mine is Suki Makeup Africa on Instagram. That's where we do makeup for film, and we also do mentorship programs. We train. And on
mentorship.
Mentorship bana. Like we are so big on mentorship.
Yeah. What do you want to say about it real quick, and then Denno will say?
Mentorship, man. Like these skills that we have in our hands, that we practice with our hands.
Yeah.
We need to share them.
Yeah.
We need to teach the next generation of, say, makeup artists, locticians, beauticians. We need to impact. So I read somewhere that most of the, more than 70% of our youth is unemployed. And one of the things we can do, it's a personal initiative. One of the things you can do is to use your gifts and talents. You share that with the next person, and they share that with the next person. And at the end of 1 year, 2 years, you have 3, 4, 5 people, 10 people that have now a way of creating a better life for themselves or people around them.
Yeah.
So that's why I do mentorship programs. So yeah.
So how can they reach out to you?
So Suki Makeup Africa on Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Suki Lifestyle. That's more like my personal page. Yeah.
Guys, that's good stuff. So even you, Denno, mentorship, same. They can find you the same handle.
Yes, I teach people how to do locks, and the locks trend are changing now. The way people used to recharge, unatumia sijui molasses, sijui unatumia sijui coke, whatever. Things are changing, so I'm trying really to influence people to do a lot of using like tools to crochet their hair. not to use a lot of oils, not to use a lot of products in their hair.
Yeah.
Let your hair free, wash your hair, how to maintain differently.
Yeah.
Like way before. So I've been teaching kids. I have by their class they are graduating this December, class of 20
nice.
kids.
What? Yeah.
Been street kids.
Good stuff, bro.
Project
Good stuff.
Made in the
Congrats.
Street. We
nice.
took them in that class.
Yeah.
We are teaching them. They are graduating this month. So whoever kona kazi hapo, we have kids tumefunza.
Yeah.
They can reach out through our pages. We can share with them.
Nice.
But a key to the new generation. Yeah.
Exactly, bro. Wow, you're being very resourceful to Kenya, manze. Teach one, each one. Amazing. Each one, teach one.
Each one, teach one.
Oh, you know. So, thanks, man.
Each one,
Each one, teach one. Thanks a lot, guys. That is Suki and Denno. You guys have been talking about the beauty, self-expression, confidence. Imekuwa real. We've hope you've enjoyed the conversation. Now,